Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to my video series on how to rank up in Rocket League. And I know this is a question that streamers get all the time. Like, it's on the Rocket League subreddit, and there's great tips out there. But I kind of wanted to do something different. I'm kind of taking from Squishy Muffin's idea. He did a Road to Grand Champ series. And part of it was supposed to be that he gives people tips about each rank, but I noticed that the lower ranks like bronze, silver, gold were neglected a lot more in his videos. He just kind of did his placements and just tried to get to Grand Champ as soon as possible. But I wanted to go into each rank individually and just talk about what's happening and what people need to do. So basically, I'm gonna lose all of my ranks. This is a brand new account, by the way. I'm gonna lose all of my placement games. Basically, I'm gonna do 10 games, at least 10 games in each rank. And hopefully that'll give me a better idea, because I already have kind of an idea of what each rank needs. But I'm hoping that going through all of this is going to give me a better perspective on each rank, and it'll help me like better assess what each rank needs to do to get to the next one. And so, of course, there aren't going to be any tips that are just going to like flip a switch and you'll be the next rank. It's going to take a lot of time to grind, and a lot of it isn't just super simple things. It's stuff that you need to work on. Which is why the first thing that I want to say is I recommend going into training and getting a feel for your car, for how it turns, everything. Just basically how everything works. And this will help you at every rank that you're at. But now that I'm in training, actually, I think this is a good time to go over the optimal, in quotes, in air quotes, the optimal settings. So I'm going to take you through each of these. You can copy mine, like setting for setting if you want to. They're pretty decent. I haven't done them yet. These are all default, so I'm just going to do the important ones basically. I'm going to start with camera. And first, the biggest thing is you want to turn camera shake off. That's the biggest thing that beginners need to do. Like, changing these settings, I said that a lot of these aren't going to be like the flip of a switch and you're better, but changing your settings is probably one of the biggest things you can do as a beginner. So that's what I'm starting with. And the first thing is definitely to take off camera shake, because it just makes you disoriented. So you can mess around with these, of course. This is all up to personal preference, but I copied these from Squishy Muffins a long time ago. And I've used them ever since. And I'm pretty sure that these settings that I'm about to use are what got me out of gold. I used these and then I just got out of gold like it was nothing. It was great. But anyway, let's go to field of view. You want that all the way back. Camera distance I have set at 280. Height I have at 110. And then camera angle should be 3 is good, I guess. Stiffness 0.45. Swivel speed I have at 420. Transition speed, camera transition speed is at 1. Okay. And then invert swivel. I don't know. We'll see about that one. It's all preference, of course, so it doesn't matter that much. And then next we'll get into the controls. Let me do these first. So controller vibration, I like to turn that off. Controller dead zone, I put it 0.1. Dodge dead zone, I put it 0.5. Then it's 1, 1, 10, 0. Okay. And then ball camera mode I have on toggle. You're going to want that on toggle. I just realized how bad I messed up the controls when I did it. I had to go back and change them a bunch of times. So here are what my actual controls are. I'm just going to get rid of the whole controls thing that I already did. So these are all standard up until you get to jump and boost. And jump and boost are flipped on mine because I switched from keyboard and mouse, and left click was boost and right click was jump. And so X is on the left and circle's on the right. So I just flipped them because it made more sense when I switched. And then I have power slide as R1. Skip replay, blah blah blah. Air steer right and left. That's obviously going to the right. This one's going to the left, but it's on the left stick. Arrow right and left I have locked, but you don't need them to be bound. Yeah, I don't know. If you don't want them bound, you're gonna have to look at another video because I don't know how it really works the other way. I think they just have arrow and then they point their joystick to one side or the other. Let's see, this is all standard. Focus on balls, triangle. Rear views, R3. Voice chat, I took it off, so if you want to undo one, you just click the X button. Let's see, that's all normal. Text chat, yep, that's all normal. That's all normal. Save replay is hold share. Okay. That's unbound. And yeah, so that's it for the controls using the PS4 controller. I would recommend you having this as X and this as circle, especially if you're new to the game. But yeah, there you go. And then let's go to interface. If you want the name, you can change nameplate scale. That's just how big you see your opponent's names. And sometimes when you're across the field, it's nice to be able to see like who's on what team, I guess. Some people have confusing colors on their cars. We have colorblind mode, ball cam indicator. I like having that on. Ball arrow, I like having that on. Match notifications, I changed that to time updates only, simply because it's really annoying to have like epic save go right in front of your face. It's like, I don't know, really redundant in my opinion. It just gets in the way. Then next I'll go to video. And lens flares off. You can turn all of these off, to be honest, but the main one that you want to have on is transparent goalpost. I would say that it's probably just best to leave these all off, depending on like what specs your computer has. I like to put my FPS at 120, around there. Custom high quality off. So yeah, these are pretty optimal in my opinion, and then these are all subjective too, of course. And so yeah, quick chats are just quick chats. You can change those to whatever you want, but I think this should be good. Is this to what I normally have, basically? One other thing, I might just make a whole video on this, but there's a mod basically you can get for training and free play called Bakes Mod, or Bakes Mod. I'm just going to call it Bakes Mod. I'm probably just going to make a whole video on it, but especially for higher ranks, it's great for those people. There's a lot of cool customization you can do with that. Yeah, I don't know, it's really cool. Hey guys, one last thing that I forgot to put in the intro video was that one of the best ways to improve at any rank is just to watch your replays. And it's something really simple that like anybody can do. and it just helps you learn what you're doing with your positioning. And actually, if you find yourself getting mad at teammates a lot, it's really good to go back, watch your replays, and see what you could have done better, because in almost every circumstance that you think your teammate messed it all up, there's something that you could have been doing better too. So that was just something extra I wanted to add that I totally forgot. So yeah, hope you learned something this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to watch your replays. You know, if you want to, honestly, if you start losing, you go on a losing streak, it's great to watch your replays, because you're taking a break for a little bit. You can like grab something to eat and just watch your replay. Okay, it'll do you a lot of good. But yeah, with that, this is the end of the intro. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.